Not long to wait now. Your graduation celebration will begin in 2 minutes. Please maintain a social distance while in the marquee.
I declare this celebration open.
Good morning. I'm Richard Black. I'm head of the College of Social Sciences. I have to say, my office overlooks this tent, and I've been watching graduations over the last 2 weeks, and you are already the loudest and most joyous crowd. So that's fabulous. A really warm welcome to all of you as we meet to celebrate the achievements of our students who are graduating this summer. A welcome to all of you here present, but also a welcome to everybody who is watching this ceremony on Facebook and on Weibo. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, this is not a normal degree ceremony. But then these are not normal times. The global pandemic has impacted all of our lives in ways that we could never have imagined only 18 months ago. You have adapted, you've persevered, you've shown more resilience, ingenuity, and tenacity than any graduating cohort before you. We are proud that you've dealt with all of this and achieved your degrees. Graduations are a defining moment in the university's calendar, and in the years to come, you will see your graduation as a defining moment in your lives. That's why it matters that we're holding this celebration on campus. The events and activities we are hosting today demonstrate the value that we place on you and your achievements. Whether you're graduating from an undergraduate, postgraduate, or research degree, we hope that you will enjoy this opportunity to be reunited with each other, to share your success with friends and family, to put on your robes, and to recognize and reflect on your achievements. This may not be an ordinary graduation ceremony, but this has not been an ordinary year. During the pandemic, the university community has stepped up and played its part in the nation's response to the crisis. Our researchers have developed new tests to detect COVID, new medical interventions for those suffering from it, and have contributed to the understanding of the social, economic, and political impacts of the disease so that we might better deal with it. You've all played a part too, from social distancing and self-isolating through to supporting vulnerable members of the community in Selly Oak, distributing food and medicine to those most in need, and volunteering in hospitals and helping neighbours. You are extraordinary people, and we are here to celebrate your achievements. You came to the University of Birmingham because you wanted to come to a great place of learning, you wanted to test yourselves, and you wanted to equip yourselves for the next phase of your life. Your experience will not have been what you were expecting, but you stand here today having overcome all barriers and having achieved your goals nonetheless. While you have studied with us, you have enriched our community and hopefully made new friends and explored new horizons. As you graduate this summer, you graduate as an enriched person, someone of high achievement, someone who has tested themselves and succeeded. These degree celebrations here in the Green Heart are a first for the university. But then this is a university of firsts. This was the first campus university in the United Kingdom, the first to have a medical school and to admit women to medical degrees, the first to create a women's hall of residence, University House, which is now the home of the Birmingham Business School. More recently, we were the first university to open a university training school, secondary school, and the first this year to establish a Pillar 2 testing laboratory for COVID-19. Perhaps today represents a first for you too. Let me particularly welcome and congratulate those of you who are the first in your families to graduate. I myself am from the first generation of my family to go to university. And some 30 years on, I know the difference that it has made for myself and my family. Today is most of all a day to tell stories, the individual stories of each of you, the students of all ages, backgrounds, and nationalities who animate this great university. Each of you represent an individual chapter written into the history of the university. All of you will have your own unique and personal story of what it has taken for you to get here and the challenges that you have faced and overcome. So tell those stories to each other, to your family, friends, and classmates. At the end of the day, what is a university without its students? Each of you here can feel extraordinarily proud of what you have accomplished. I hope you'll be proud too that you are graduating from Birmingham Business School. Evolving out of the School of Commerce, which was founded in 1902, right at the beginnings of our university, Birmingham Business School has a good case to say that it is the oldest business school in the UK. It is also one of a very small number of purpose-led business schools, focused on the principles of responsible business. As you transition into, or perhaps back to, the world of work, I hope the values of responsible business will stay with you throughout your careers, and that you will continue to engage with us in pursuing this important agenda. Indeed, today marks the end of one kind of relationship with the university, but the start of a new one. Today, you become a member of a distinguished family, a family with over 300,000 members in more than 170 countries around the world, the alumni of the University of Birmingham. Our alumni engage in an astonishing array of projects and professions, and we look forward to hearing about your own professional achievements and successes in the years to come. You and those who are with you have many reasons to be proud today. We share in that pride, and in that spirit of pride and accomplishment, I now hand over to the Deputy Dean, Professor Matthew Cole, to continue this celebration event. Thank you.
Good morning. So I'm now going to announce the prize winners across the various business management, international business, and money banking and finance programs. So the first prize is the Accenture Strategy Award. This prize is awarded to students with the highest module marks for the strategic management module on the business management suite of undergraduate programs. We have 3 recipients of this prize, and they are Amar Adedra, Alexandra Emmett, and Ella Baines. Next, we have the Business Management Suite Dissertation Prize. So this prize is awarded to the students with the highest mark on their dissertation modules across our various BSc business management programs. And we have 6 recipients of this prize. They are Phoebe Grief, Megan Singh, Luke Hutchings, Joshua Kirk, Kieran Leach, and Holly Wyman. Finally, we have the International Business with Language Prize. This prize is awarded to a graduating student in international business with language with the highest overall mark in their final year. And this prize goes to Isabel Sharrett. Congratulations to all of those students. Fantastic achievement. So I will now hand over to the student representative, Junior Solomon, who will take the lectern.
Thank you, Professor Cole. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the Business School for giving me the opportunity and honor to be the student speaker for today. On behalf of the graduating class of 2021, I would like to say thank you to friends, family, distinguished guests, and faculty for being here today and helping us put together this amazing event to celebrate our achievement and hard work. To my fellow graduates, congratulations, we made it. It feels just like yesterday when we moved into our student halls for the first time. For many of us, coming to university was the first time we've lived away from home. I remember on that very day when my parents dropped me off at tennis courts, feeling excited about the thought of living away from home and having my own space. Like, yes, freedom. No more mum calling me when I'm out and asking when I'll come back home. No more morning chores, or just excited about simple things like staying up all night. As far as I was concerned, I was independent junior from then on. Then that evening, I remember feeling hungry and I thought, yes, let me make my first dinner as an independent uni student. So I headed to the kitchen, got my brand new pot out, put on the hob, then I realized I don't know how to cook. So that's when it hit me that this living away from home thing might just be a bit harder than I thought. And if I want to survive the next 3 years, I needed to learn very quickly how to truly be an independent person. And I would say my time here at the University of Birmingham has given me that opportunity. And I'm sure that there are many fellow graduates in here that resonate with this. As well as becoming independent individuals, studying at the University of Birmingham has given us the opportunity to develop a diverse group of friends. With students spanning from many countries across the globe, we have been able to learn and appreciate different cultures. Before coming to university, I never knew how much I was missing out on. But now, through my various and diverse friendships, I have found out that one of my favorite food is guanguo huatai, which is a very well-known Chinese dish. And I now enjoy listening to South African amapiano music. And my new favorite movie is Kuch Kuch Hatahe, which is a Bollywood blockbuster. I am sure, like myself, that there are many of us that have had a richer university and life experience as a result of the diverse cohort we've been graced with at the University of Birmingham. And all these new experiences are something that we will forever be grateful for. Now, graduating at the University of Birmingham under the current circumstances has made us a very special cohort. It has been a difficult past 16 months for all of us, with having to balance the challenges of lockdown and our respective university programs. Coupled with that is the looming fear of a COVID-induced recession that makes the job market that we are graduating into even more competitive and uncertain. However, my fellow graduates, it is important that we acknowledge that we've made it this far, which is an extraordinary achievement in itself. But going forward, we must remain driven, remain positive, and resilient. For as the Chinese philosopher Sun Tzu famously said, in the midst of chaos lies great opportunity. So for any of my fellow graduates out there thinking timing couldn't be worse given the pandemic, remember, the greatest opportunity is still yet to come. Now, graduating from a world-renowned university such as ours puts us in good stead to reach for the heights of heights. But whilst we are in these positions, we must remember that we have a great level of responsibility to society. As we are the generation of change, we must speak up on social injustices and work to create for a world that future generations can be proud of and can thrive in. Now, before I end my speech, I would like to use this opportunity to first of all thank God for getting me to this position. And I want to thank my friends, because this journey would not have been the same without you guys. And I'd also like to thank the business school for their continued support over the past 3 years. And most importantly, I would like to thank my parents for all the sacrifices that they've made to get me to this point, and for the spirit of excellence that they have instilled in me from a young age. Mom and Dad, I owe you everything. Class. Now, I'd ask the class of 2021 to please turn to your family and friends and just give them a round of applause, because without the support, none of us would be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Junior, for those very moving words, inspiring words indeed. I'm Tim Softley. I'm the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research, and it's my pleasure to join you today and to close this celebration event. As we gather to mark your achievements during your time at the University of Birmingham, you will no doubt have memories of the days when you first came to study here, and Junior has already shared some of his memories of those first days. So I just invite you just to think for a second about those first days when you came here. I remember mine from 44 years ago as if it was yesterday, and I recall a real sense of excitement, anxiety. Maybe there was a tear in my eye because I just waved goodbye to family and friends and left home for the first time. But it was both a daunting but a real sense that I was moving on to the next phase of my life, and I'm sure you had similar experiences. But since then, you've met new people, developed new ideas, overcome new challenges. You've grown academically, you've grown intellectually, you've grown personally. And now, today, you are graduates, alumni of the University of Birmingham. The hard work has paid off. So, again, congratulations to you all. And why don't you just one more time give each other and yourselves a big round of applause. So it's really an enormous privilege for me to be able to congratulate you, witness the sense of joy on your faces, hear one or two whoops from the audience. And indeed, it's a special privilege to be attending a degree celebration at all at this time. And I'd particularly like to thank my colleagues who've been working very hard to plan this over many weeks and months. To make us, I think, what has been a really successful set of celebrations. Your success is a testament to this university, and you should be as proud of yourselves as we are of you. But as you graduate, you can be confident that you're leaving with something of real and lasting value. A University of Birmingham degree is valued by the country's top employers, who recognise that this university provides you with an outstanding education, equipping you with intellectual curiosity, confidence, knowledge, and the transferable skills that will enable you to thrive in your careers. And as Junior said earlier, we appreciate that the job market is tough at the moment, but those kind of skills will stand you, hopefully, in very good stead. Ever since the foundation of this university, obtaining a degree from this university has required perseverance and tenacity and personal resilience. But I think you, the class of 2021, have shown those qualities in greater abundance than perhaps any other class cohort who've gone before you. And we know that many of you have faced significant personal challenges, whether you've recovered from COVID-19 yourself, or spent periods self-isolating, you've coped somehow with studying at home or off campus, you've taken on extra caring responsibilities perhaps, and some of you will have experienced the deep sadness of a personal loss. You will know the ways in which the pandemic has affected you personally, but you should take pride in all that you have accomplished in the face of adversity. And you shouldn't forget the character you've shown, and you should draw on it as a strength. You've seen your way through uncertain and difficult times, and so whatever challenges you face in the future, I believe that you will be as well placed to meet those and to overcome them as any. As you leave graduation today, you're going out into a world that desperately needs you. It's a world you can help to remake and reshape, a world that needs the skills and ability and commitment that characterizes graduates of this university. Our university motto, per ardua ad alta, means through great efforts to high things. And your efforts have already brought you high things, the degrees that we celebrate today. But your efforts will now take you to new places and to still greater heights, and you will test yourselves and prove yourselves, helping to rebuild the world for a better future for us all. As Professor Black said earlier, we welcome you today into the worldwide University of Birmingham alumni community. And in fact, there are only 14 countries around the world where you won't find one of our graduates' residents. But this university was founded with a clear vision of changing the lives of the people of the city of Birmingham. And we know that a significant proportion of our alumni remain in this area after graduation. Our founder, Joseph Chamberlain, set about raising money from philanthropists. That was the money that was required to build this university, and our famous clock tower, Old Joe, which, as you may have noticed, temporarily has no clock hands. But I'm pleased to reassure you that these are in safekeeping and haven't been stolen overnight. But actually, it wasn't a donation that made the construction of Old Joe possible. I think it was £50,000 in the early 1900s was sufficient, more than sufficient to actually construct Old Joe. We have a long and proud history of philanthropy, people volunteering their time as well as gifts of money, and we are in great gratitude to them. So more than 100 years after Chamberlain set about transforming lives with fundraising, we are launching our own fundraising and volunteering campaign, which is known as Birmingham in Action. And it's an ambitious and innovative campaign that's offering life-changing opportunities for young people, ensuring that their circumstances don't hold them back from enjoying the kind of education that you have experienced. We're also, through this campaign, supporting a broad range of groundbreaking research projects, for example, projects on the mental health of young people, projects that will transform the world for future generations. So as you become alumni of the University of Birmingham, we hope that you will, at the right time, engage with this campaign, the right time for you, and be proud of this campaign and encourage others to join with you and get involved with the campaign. In this way, you can help to continue to change the lives of future generations of Birmingham students who will hopefully be experiencing this same feeling of celebration and achievement in many years to come. Wherever you find yourselves in the world, you can be assured that you will always be part of the Birmingham family, and I'm sure carry a piece of Birmingham with you. We hope to welcome you back in the future, whether that's for further study or to mentor a student perhaps, to come to an event, or just simply to come and enjoy the Green Heart as we are on this beautiful sunny day with a gentle breeze today. And you can be confident that we will be here to provide you with advice, to support you, to celebrate with you as your lives and careers develop. So in a moment, I'm going to bring this particular celebration to a close, and I'm sure you're looking forward to celebrating further with family and friends and with the other graduates in your cohort. In view of the gusty winds, please be careful if you feel the need to throw your cap in the air. But first, let me thank you for everything you've given to us and to each other during your studies with us. The University of Birmingham would not exist if it were not for its remarkable students. And each one of you has made your own contribution to this institution, to this university, and left a legacy for the benefit of future generations. So I wish each and every one of you every success in the future. I trust your experiences at Birmingham will continue to shape your lives, and congratulations to you all once more. Thank you. And now I declare this degree celebration closed.